Muji, can you explain very precisely why it is so dangerous to sit here with you? Then very precisely.
What do you think?
Because I don't understand. You said it yesterday.
Why do you come here? Why do you keep coming here? You have the answer. I don't have the answer. What do you want? What do you
What's the dangers about it?
No, still, we come to that. Why? Why you go anywhere? Why do you listen to anybody? Why do you read any book? What for do you do it?
To realize it.
The purpose?
Yes.
What purpose?
Well,
I'm telling you that there is no purpose at all. Purpose, no meaning, no purpose for life. And you have been for centuries brainwashed to believe that there is a meaning, that there is a purpose. Huh? Obviously, you don't feel that there is any purpose. You are not living your life. You see, you want to find a meaning, a purpose for your life. You don't see any meaning, you don't see any purpose. You are not satisfied with your living. You are not satisfied with what you are doing. You are not satisfied with your relationships. You are very unhappy. Huh? Maybe you have some moments of happiness. What are you looking for? What are you searching? What do you want? Tell me. It's your problem. It's not my problem. It's your life. What brings you here will take you somewhere else. You see. So what brings you here? You can come and say hello to me. We have known each other for years and years. And you were there and you listen. And I don't know what you make out of all this. Do you make any sense out of this? No?
That's how I'm going to talk.
Huh? You talk?
No.
Yeah, why not?
Well, it makes sense.
Makes sense.
Yes, because let's talk about illusions. There we were talking about it yesterday.
The first illusion. Listen.
Illusions come from away from what's there.
You have an illusion that you are getting something out of what's going on here.
Yes.
You have an illusion that you will get something that will help you to find solutions for the problems which you have, which you think you have. Or it is comforting. See, I don't know. You see, you must tell me. The answer is there. You already have the answer. So there's no point in asking the question. There's no point in you throwing the question at me. You have no questions at all. You have all the answers for your question. You are so used to this kind of a thing, answers, questions, question and answer, ritual. You are asking questions for which you already have answers. But you want either confirmation from me and you want me to tell you that that answer is the answer. Huh?
Why isn't there any trust in that I have all those answers?
Otherwise you can't have any questions, you see. All your questions are born out of the assumptions, certain assumptions you have. The first assumption is that I have all the answers for the questions. And the second assumption that you see I can answer your questions. The third assumption is that you think I have something which you don't have and you want it. These are all assumptions you have. You really don't know. Really don't know anything about me. You don't know anything about you, first of all. You think that you know about yourself. That's why you see the difference. You see, I am different. I am functioning differently. You see, my behavior patterns are different. You think, you see. Or if you are interested in making sketches, you see, you don't look like me. And you are still trying. You tell me that is krishnamurti is, I don't know. See, a painter, if he's a good one at that, is not supposed to produce exact likeness. You see, it is the way you look at me. That is not the way I am. You never can make a sketch of me at any time. Even a camera can do justice to me. Because the photographer is all the time changing the angles. You see, he wants the picture, you see, the way he wants you to be. Even the camera cannot capture anything. The things are constantly changing. The same is the case with you and your problems you have. The moment you capture something, you see, in a frame and say, this is it, you see, you have lost contact with or touch with the things that are happening there inside of you and the things that are happening outside of you. I don't want to give a talk, you see. I can't do that.
The reason that there is no trust in that we have all inside, so that we don't need anything from you or from anybody else, is that we need purposes.
See, you started with the illusion. The illusion is that there is something there inside. That's the biggest illusion you have. That there is something there, the nature of which you don't understand, that you must understand, that you must know, and that you must change, you see, whatever is there, because you are not satisfied with what you think is there. What is there? I want to know. You please tell me something about yourself. You tell me. What are you? Other than all these ideas, your desires, your anxieties, your worries, your moments of happiness, moments of unhappiness, misery, illusions, good feelings, hopes, ambitions, and the enlightenment to profit. And to find the meaning. Do you see any meaning? You are the one, you see, who is living, You are obviously not living. You are living in this world of ideas, which are totally unrelated to the expression of life. Totally unrelated. We don't know. Living is the problem for people. Life we really don't know. You are the expression of that life, and it is the expression of that life. Everything that we see around us is an expression of the life. It's very difficult to pinpoint and say this is life. You can define life like electricity, like energy. So you call it life because you are responding to the stimuli. There is something that is responding to the stimuli around us. You are stimulated by the things. And if the corpse is there, the corpse cannot respond to the stimulus. So we say it is dead. And you say you are living or you are alive because you are responding to the stimulus. Somebody is asking you a question, somebody else is answering the question, and you think you understand, you are looking at things, you are experiencing things. So do you really look at things? Do you really know anything about your feelings? The moment you say you are unhappy, you are giving a name to that sensation that is there, a particular sensation that is there. And so the moment you say that you are unhappy, you want to be happy. See, what is there is quite the opposite of what you want to be. That's all that you see there. Or that there is a self, that there is an I, that there is a soul, that there is an entity, that there is a mind, that there is something there. Really, we don't question that. We always take it for granted. So what you see there, the self, how do you see? There is no difference between the inside and the out. Actually, there is no difference between the two. The way you are looking at the so-called objects out there, you are also looking at what you call inside. There is no inside and outside. So how are you looking at that? You see, you tell me something about, you see this. So you are projecting the knowledge you have of this. That's all that you are doing. You are not actually looking at this at all. You are looking through the knowledge you have of this object. So you are in a way, not you. The knowledge you have of that is the one that is creating this thing for you. And whatever you feel, whatever you experience, whatever you look, is the creation of the knowledge you have. That knowledge is not yours, it's not mine. It is given to us. Somebody says it's made of wood, somebody else says it's teak wood or Burma wood, God knows what it is in this shape. But the actual thing that is happening there is only a reflection of the object you see on the right. And if the light is not there, you can't see anything. The light falls on that, and the reflection of that is I'm explaining to you the physical phenomenon that the body is functioning that way. That you see, it activates the nerves there. You see, the the optic nerves. And this object has an image on that. But you can't look, turn inside and look at it and say that this is the image of the object that you are seeing. We take it for granted. If you go to a laboratory, the scientist will throw an image and explain it. Even there, whatever I am saying is the product of the knowledge that is given to me. This is the way the body is functioning. But really you have no way of knowing what is actually happening. So it is the knowledge you have of this object that is projected here, and you are looking at it and you think you know it. You know about, but you don't know actually what it is. You have no way of experiencing this at all. And exactly the same way, the knowledge you have of your feelings, the sensations, unhappiness, illusion, you see, so many things we have. You see the boredom, you are enlightened, not enlightened, you see, so many things you are interested in. All of what you see there are the projections or the products of the knowledge you have of them. Otherwise you really don't know anything about happiness. That sensation could be happiness, misery, pain, pleasure. You really don't know unless you give a name and say that this is it. You see, you really don't know what it is. So there is no such thing as unhappiness. As long as you are searching for happiness, looking for happiness, and that too permanent happiness, so long you will remain unhappy. So the happiness, it depends upon something else that is happening outside of you or inside of you. If you get what you want, you are happy. If you don't get what you want, you are unhappy. So how can you be permanently happy? Your demands are constantly changing. You want one thing at this moment, another thing another moment, third thing another moment, depending upon the situation you find yourself. You know, I'm not giving talk there. So what do you know about yourself? You see, you tell me. I don't know anything about myself. I don't have any questions other than the questions I need to ask to function in this world. If you tell me that it's made of wood, yes, it's made of wood, I repeat, you see. And if all of us decide to call it something else, we will relearn, you see. That's all. That is the way we are functioning. We give so much importance to the knowledge we have of things. What you have there is only the knowledge that is given to us. And through that knowledge we create something and experience something. When once you experience that strengthens the knowledge you have. That is all that is there. Other than that, there is no center there, there is no entity there, there is nothing there. It is the knowledge that you have of the things that create. If you see and experience, you see a self there, it is created by the knowledge you have. Otherwise, you have no way of knowing anything about the self at all, or the soul, or an entity there, or an I there. What is the I you are talking about? What is the egoism you are talking about? These are all meaningless, senseless things that we are asked to bother about. Change ourselves into something else so that the society can be peaceful, not disturbed. In exactly the way you don't want to be disturbed by certain things, the society also does not want to be disturbed. So it has created you and me so that it can maintain its continuity. So we are dependent upon that. We have to use that society, culture, or whatever you want to call it, to survive in this world, not only physically, but also as an entity which is actually not there. It is that we are trying to change all the time. You say that it is not enlightened, so we want to make that into an enlightened individual. If I am enlightened, all the other problems will be solved. These problems are created by the demand to be enlightened, by the demand to achieve, to reach your goal. This is the most important thing we seem to miss, you see. It is the goal, it is the values, it is what we are asked to do, what we are asked not to do, is the one that is responsible for our misery. We take it for granted. You know, we have to fit into that framework. We never question the framework. But we forget that what we call we is the framework. There's nothing there. There are no two things there. And so you can never be free from illusion. You will always replace one illusion with another illusion, one idea with another idea. That's all that you can. You can never be free from illusion at all. Many people think that you are free from illusion, but that applies to everything that is happening there, not only illusion, your fear, your anxieties, your worries, your demands, your emotions, always, you see, you have to replace one. If it is not there, you are not there. That's the frightening part of the whole thing. That is why I say what I am saying is a threat to you, the way you are functioning, the way you know of yourself, the way you are experiencing yourself. So that is why it's a threat to you. This is not what you are interested in. You are interested in something to comfort yourself, to put yourself to sleep. Because you don't want to face the realities of the situation. You don't want to face and come to terms with the reality of the world exactly the way it is. You see. And so you are always trying, you see, to free yourself from the illusion. What is the illusion? The illusion is that you can do something to be free from illusion. What is it that you are doing to free yourself from illusion? You accept that, you see, there is an illusion there. From then on, you are trying to replace it with another illusion.
But what is it? When you are totally convinced of that you don't want to make yourself free of illusion, what is it that will come and stay? Why don't you go away?
Why don't
That's dangerous, and it will still come.
Maybe this chappy has something.
Yes.
You see, maybe this chappy can help you one day. He is pretending, he is saying that he cannot help you, but you have some sort of a feeling or even a confidence, otherwise you won't keep coming here day after day, year after year. That is, he will somehow help you. But you don't even know what that illusion is, and there is no illusion there. This is the illusion. That you can help yourself, and if you can't help yourself, somebody like me can help you. If he cannot help, there are so many people who are most anxious to help you, to save you. So why the hell you are coming here?